Tickets officially go on sale Friday morning, 10 a.m., greatoutdoorscomedyfestival.com. But there is going to be a Fresh Radio pre-sale on Thursday from 10 a.m. to midnight. You can click the ticket link at 1031freshradio.ca. Use the access code FRESH, and you will be in for the pre-sale happening on Thursday. Now, before all of that, you're going to have a chance to win tickets. Now, I've got tickets for the rest of the week to see Bill Burr on July 21st. And if you are familiar with Mr. Burr's comedy, not so radio family friendly. So obviously I can't play a bunch of clips. I'm sure I could, and then I could bleep a bunch of stuff out. But hey, if you are a Bill Burr fan, you want to go. We got some trivia coming up. We're going to play. I'll open the phone lines now. We're going to play Go Burr or Go Bust. All right. So if you want to play, you want a chance to win these tickets, 519-643-1031. Bill Burr is going to be in town July 21st, part of the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival, which was announced earlier today. 519-643-1031 if you want to win some tickets. It's Cool Yule on Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. Big announcement made earlier today. The Great Outdoors Comedy Festival is coming to Harris Park July 19th and 21st. July 19th, we'll have Nate Bargatze and Jerry D. And then on the 21st, Bill Burr is going to be in town. Now, I do have a pair of tickets to see Bill Burr July 21st at the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival. We got Chris on the phone. Chris, how are you doing today?
I'm a bit cold, but other than that, doing very well.
A little cold. It's one of those days. Well, did you hear that Bill Burr is coming to town this summer?
I did.
You did. All right. Now, I obviously can't play a lot of his comedy on air because it's not really. Yeah. I went through it. I went through quite a bit. I'm like, you know what? None of this is going to fly. So we are going to do a little round of Go Burr or Go Bust.
Okay.
I've got a trivia question for you here. And if you can get the right answer, you're going to win 2 tickets. All right.
Excellent.
Okay, so Bill Burr is the voice of the turtle in a new Netflix animated family movie called Leo. What is his character's name? I'm going to give you 3 options. Is it Teddy? Is it Squirtle? Or is it Frank? What do you think his name is?
I'll go Squirtle for my son, actually.
Squirtle for your...
Like Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Pokemon. Well, that is correct. It is Squirtle.
Awesome.
Congratulations just for knowing that today. We are going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival July 21st, which features Bill Burr. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm so excited to see him.
Yeah, he is going to put on an amazing show, which I don't know if you want to bring your son to that.
No, he's 11, so I'll bring my wife.
Okay, fair enough. Another chance for you to win tickets to see Bill Burr, part of the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival, happening tomorrow. Another round of Go Burr or Go Bust. And hey, who knows, maybe in that amount of time I can find some of his comedy that we can get away with playing on air. But again, tickets officially go on sale for the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival on Friday, with a fresh pre-sale happening on Thursday. Details will be at 1031freshradio.ca. Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, you make it feel like Christmas on Fresh. London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. Iconic Canadian soccer player Christine Sinclair is going into retirement. A beautiful video was put together. You had big names in Canadian entertainment, in sports, women in sports broadcasters. I mean, there's everyone covering this, and it is just a beautiful tribute that was, presented to her.
Hi, Christine. It's Ryan Reynolds. I just want to wish you all the best, all the love, and all the luck in retirement.
Hi, Christine. It's Michael Bublé. I want to thank you for the wonderful career that you've given us.
Thank you for everything you've done for the sport of soccer. You've always been a champion of this game, Olympic gold medalist, captain, all-time leading goal scorer, and the game is better because we have had you in it.
When I look at my 2 daughters, I'm so thankful that they have someone like you who inspires them.
You deserve all the applause that hands could possibly give. Sending you tons of love.
You literally are the greatest that ever was. the greatest that is and the greatest that ever will be.
Why am I tearing up right now? Christine Sinclair, one of the greatest soccer players ever, and thankfully, she played for Team Canada. It's Ronettes and Sleigh Ride on Fresh. Well, we are seeing some light flurries right now. It's not going to stick around too much longer. We do have that kind of going on for a couple of hours. It'll clear up a wee bit, stay a little gray, but not as flurry-ish out there. -3 the low today. We will see a high of 1 tomorrow, 5 on Thursday. Both days we are going to see some flurries, although whatever falls will not stick around because by Friday it is sunny and 8 degrees. By the weekend, well, I mean, everything changes, right? I mean, as of right now, what they're predicting is 10 degrees with a ton of rain coming our way on Saturday and Sunday. So that's fun. You know what else is fun? Pink is going to be back at Rogers Center, and Sheryl Crow is also going to be a special guest on that tour. It did get announced earlier this morning, and Fresh Mornings will have your way in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow morning for another chance to win those tickets. And she puts on such an amazing show with Sheryl Crow as well. It is going to be one you do not want to miss. So once again, Pink will be at Rogers Center August 14th, 2024. Tickets on sale Monday, but you could win them tomorrow morning with Fresh Mornings. It's Jan Arden. Make it to Christmas Day. Brenda Lee finally beat Mariah Carey on the charts. Not physically, because we do not condone that behavior, but Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree has made its way to number 1, 65 years of it being released, and it finally took the top. So a big congratulations to Brenda, who, by the way, I had the honor of speaking with. We'll get that interview up as soon as we possibly can. She is just the sweetest, and she is celebrating a birthday in 6 days. Yeah, 6 days. Yesterday, there was some big news. Grand Theft Auto 6, the trailer came out one day early, and I thought I was like on top of the world, like peak wife moment, but I messed up big, guys. So we're going to talk about that coming up. Right now, it's favorite time of the year on Fresh Radio. It's official Christmas station 103.1 Fresh Radio. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I kind of felt like the Grinch yesterday. I was doing my show preparation for the show, seeing what was important to talk about, what we could skip. And I was just before bed, and my husband's watching something on his phone. And I was like, hey, did you see Grand Theft Auto 6? Got a trailer out. And he's like, wait, what? Grand Theft Autos? There's a new one coming out? And I was like, yeah, the trailer is supposed to come out today, but this was yesterday. I was like, oh, it's supposed to come out tomorrow, but it got leaked, so they released it early. We should watch the trailer. And he's like, yes, I'm so excited. The excitement on his face, I cannot even describe it. I mean, the happiest human being, mainly because when does he have time to play a video game anymore, right? 2 kids, activities, our lives are just chaotic. But there was like this glimmer of hope of like, well, maybe I'll have an opportunity. A new game's coming out. We watched the trailer. It looks good. He's like, I'm so excited. Trailer ends, fade to black. Coming 2025. We look at each other. He's like, 2025? It's not coming out for 2 years. And I'm like, I didn't know. Who releases a trailer for something coming out 2 years later? That doesn't make any sense. So I quickly gave him this moment of happiness, and then just as quick, I ripped it away, and I could see the heartbreak. And I said, well, silver lining, maybe we'll have more time for video games in 2 years. So GTA 6 coming out 2025. It's Andrew Allen. I Want to Be Your Christmas on Fresh. Very rarely do these types of stories have a happy ending. A kangaroo got free, escaped capture, if you will. It was actually at a zoo, got out, and, then was in the wild for 3 days. But a very happy ending to that story. We'll get to the details coming up. It's James Struthers on Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 103.1 Fresh Radio. You may have seen this story. We actually talked about it earlier on today in the Oshawa area. A kangaroo got loose. So essentially the kangaroo was with other kangaroos and their handlers, we'll call them. They made a stop at the Oshawa Zoo. They were on a trip to Quebec, and this is when the kangaroo escaped. Now, one of the handlers tried to chase it down, but if you've ever seen a kangaroo in like full sprint, they're fast. They are feisty and they are fast, and it was gone. And partially, probably scared, but also probably seeking adventure. It was missing for 3 days. Finally, someone saw it, called police. Police were able to spot it, got in touch with their handlers. The handlers said, okay, this is the safest way to handle the kangaroo, to kind of get control, and that is by grabbing their tail. So that is what they did. Unfortunately for one officer, they did get punched in the face. I mean, hey, kangaroos are fighters. Like I said, they're feisty. That officer is going to be okay, though. They were able to safely get the kangaroo into one of their like canine unit car vans and get the kangaroo to the zoo, where it was looked over by staff, said that it appeared uninjured and in good condition, and now it can continue its journey on to Quebec. And I just can imagine the stories it is going to tell her kangaroo friends, the sights she saw. Of course, there was major concern, though, because kangaroos not used to the climate, in a sense that, like, they're okay down to like -10, but if it got any colder than that, and we had rain and ice and snow and all of that. So thankfully this kangaroo is A-okay, and they were able to get control, and of course the officer is going to be fine that got punched in the face. But what a story to tell on that part too. It's the Good Lovelies, Little Saint Nick on Fresh. London's official Christmas station, 103.1 Fresh Radio. That is it for me, Toni Ross. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll be back in tomorrow morning at 10. Another chance for you to go Burr or go bust. Tickets to see Bill Burr at the Outdoor Comedy Festival, the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival that's coming to Harris Park this summer, July 19th and 21st. Nate Bargatze, Jerry D on the 19th, and the 21st will be Bill Burr headlining, which is what I will have tickets for, so you can tune in for a chance to win that. I was kind of giggling to myself here. I always ask, Scott and Kat, hey guys, like what's coming up on the show? And P.S. shout out to Kat for giving us a little tour of her Christmas decorations. Fantastic. I applaud her. If you didn't see that video, it is on our Facebook page. But coming up on the show today, things you can say in the bedroom and when putting up a tree. It made me laugh because then it started like all the things that you could say in the bedroom and putting up a tree. So that's going to be happening on the Scott and Kat Show. They are going to take it on from here. Have yourself a fantastic afternoon. Emily, now it won't be Christmas on Fresh Radio.